Today, let's crochet the Flower Power Turtle. This video will be part 1. I'm breaking this down into smaller videos just so it's a little more manageable. And I'm planning to post the following parts in the coming days, so part 1 will be posted, then the next day part 2, next day part 3, etc. So you won't have long to wait for the next step in the process. Alright, let's get crocheting. First, we will crochet the flippers, and we're going to make 4 of them. Since we're working in the round, I'm going to make a magic ring by looping the yarn over my fingers twice, tail pointing towards me, working and going away. I will go under the first strand, over the second strand, pull it up and twist, then yarn over and pull up a loop. I can size it down a little bit. And now I've got my ring set up and I can start crocheting into it. For round 1, we will crochet 5 single crochet into the ring. So this is 1, this is 2, I'm also working around the tail from the magic ring. This is 3, 4, and 5. I'll cinch the ring on just a little bit. Now for round 2, we're going to work 5 single crochet increases all the way around. I'm going to count backwards to find my first stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is my first stitch, and in this stitch I will work a single crochet increase. So that's 1 single crochet into that stitch, followed by a second single crochet into the same spot. I would recommend using a stitch marker. You'll see it pop up throughout the video. That's my first single crochet increase. I need to do that in each of the 4 stitches that remain. So my next stitch will get 2 single crochet worked into it. So this is 1 and this is 2. A third increase, so go to the next stitch and work 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. And then an increase in each of the 2 stitches that remain from round 1. So 1 and 2 into that stitch, that's my 4th increase. Now for my 5th single crochet increase, I'll put 2 single crochet into the same stitch. Now that I'm done with round 2, I will cinch my magic ring closed the rest of the way. And on to round 3. The pattern will be a single crochet increase followed by 1 single crochet. So in the first stitch of the round, I will work a single crochet increase, so that means put 1 and then a second single crochet into the exact same stitch. Then the following space gets just 1 stitch. Now repeat 4 more times. This space will get an increase, so 1 and 2 single crochet into the same spot. The next stitch gets just 1 single crochet. So again, it's single crochet increase followed by just 1 single crochet. We work that a total of 5 times, and round 3 will end up with 15 stitches. Round 4 also has a repeating pattern. This time we will work 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, followed by a single crochet increase. So our first stitch will get just 1 single crochet. Our second stitch will get just 1 single crochet. And the following stitch will get a single crochet increase. So that means put 2 into the same spot. So this is 1, and then this is 2 to make that increase. And this gets repeated a total of 5 times. So it's 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. So that's 1, this is 2, followed by an increase in the third stitch. So single crochet increase by working 2 single crochet into the same spot. Repeat, and we've got 3 more repeats to go. When we get done working round 4, we will have a total of 20 single crochet stitches. Round 5, you guessed it, is another repeating round. This time our repeat is single crochet increase, 2 single crochet. Here's how we work that. The first stitch gets 1 single crochet worked into it. The next stitch gets a single crochet increase, so that means put 2 single crochet into the same stitch. The following stitch gets 1 single crochet, and the stitch after that gets just 1 single crochet. That is what we will repeat a total of 5 times. So again, we work 1 single crochet, followed by a single crochet increase, so putting 2 stitches in the same space, and then follow it up with 2 more single crochet, each of those worked into their own stitch. Another way you can think about this repeat is there's 3 single crochets between every increase. So after you work that first single crochet increase, just know that you will work 3 single crochet before you work the next increase. Repeat this around a total of 5 times and you'll have 25 stitches at the end of round 5. I like the repeating pattern for round 6 because I feel like it's one of the easier ones to remember. This time we're going to work 4 single crochet, then an increase. So in each of the next 4 stitches, I will put 1 single crochet. So that's 1, this is 2, go to my next one, this will be my 3rd single crochet, the next stitch will be my 4th single crochet. After I work those 4, I will work an increase in the following stitch. So that's 2 single crochet worked into the same spot. And then repeat that a total of 5 times. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4 single crochet. And then the next stitch gets an increase, so put 2 single crochet into the same spot. Once you've repeated this a total of 5 times, you will have worked 30 stitches for round 6. Round 7 will be the last time we increase. This time our repeating pattern is 2 single crochet, increase, then 3 single crochet. So that means we put 1 single crochet into each of the first 2 stitches, so that's 1, and then 2 worked in the next stitch. The 3rd stitch will get an increase, so that's 1 and 2 single crochet worked into the same spot, then 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. And now we repeat 2 single crochet, each of these worked into their own stitch, followed by an increase, so that's 2 single crochet into the same spot, and then 3 single crochet, each of these worked into their own space. So another way you can think of this round is once you work that first increase, you're going to work 5 single crochet between the increases. The pattern gets repeated 5 times around, and when we're done with round 7, we will have worked 35 single crochet in total. Now that we are done with round 7, round 8 is going to be kind of closing it up to create the flipper shape. I am going to start by folding my project in half. I will insert my hook under the first stitch here, and then I'm going to go to the back side and insert my hook under a stitch. I am not going to insert it into the last stitch we worked. Instead, I'm going to go to this stitch right here. So I'm putting my marker in the last stitch of round 7. We're not going to go through that stitch, we're going to go to the one before it. And once I've inserted my hook through both of those stitches, I will yarn over, pull up through all those stitches, yarn over and pull through 2 to work a single crochet. Then I will insert my hook through the next stitch on the front side, insert my hook through the next stitch on the back side, and work a single crochet. So I'll pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2. So I'm essentially crocheting in the pairs of stitches as I work my way down. So a stitch on the front, stitch on the back, and work them together with a single crochet. As we work this, our tail end from the magic ring just gets tucked inside, and we're not going to be stuffing this part of the project. So I've worked 4 of these pairs, I believe. In total, we will have a total of 17 pairs of stitches that we'll work in. So essentially, round 8 is more like a row of 17 single crochet stitches. Again, going through the front and the back side of the project for each stitch. I've got 3 pairs left right here. Go to the next pair, the front and the back, work a single crochet. And then this last pair is kind of goofy. We're really just kind of going under the nub on the end to go through the tops of those stitches and work a single crochet. Now I can cut my yarn, pull it on through, And then for the tail, we can just tuck it inside of the fin. That completes our first flipper. We want to make a total of 4. Next, let's make the tail. We'll start with the magic ring again, or however you like to start your circles. And into this magic ring, we're only going to work 3 single crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna not tighten it up too much yet, and I am gonna kind of roll these stitches outward like this, so that way when I work in the next stitch, it'll be like such. I don't know if that makes sense the way I word it. Anyways, now in the top of each of these stitches, I'm going to work a single crochet increase. So 1, 2, 3. This right here is my first stitch of the round, so let me kind of spin this over. It might be a little funky, just work your hook on over into it. And put 2 single crochet into the top of this stitch to start round 2. Then an increase in my next stitch from round 1. So working 1 and 2 into that same space. And an increase in that third stitch from round 1. So 2 single crochet into that stitch. That finishes round 2. At this point, I will kind of pull on my magic ringtail just to fasten it up and make it a little bit snugger. And now for rounds 3 and 4, I'm going to work 6 single crochet around. So I will put just 1 single crochet into every stitch of the previous round. So that's 1. This is 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. That was round 3. One more time for round 4. So single crochet in each of the 6 stitches from the previous round. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That makes the tail. I will fasten off. And both of these yarn tails, I'm just going to tuck down inside the tail itself. I'm tucking the yarn tails into the turtle tail. You'll end up with a little something like this.